drowning in your memories. You'll never get the best of me. I've been drowning in your memories.
What's up, friends? It's Kenyon, and welcome to Evolution Ave, home of Real Estate Evolved, the business athlete, and the limitless mindset. So let's start off like this. Are you doing all you can? Yes. How's 2023 treating you so far? Here we are, mid-January already. Time is flying by. Before you know it, we're going to be in December, and we're going to be talking about what we're going to do in 2024. So how is 2023 going? How are you sparking this year 2023, your greatness year, your Jordan year? How are you sparking it off? That's what I want to know. Please talk to me. Make sure you comment when I post a clip and tell me how your year is going. I can't wait to hear it. I want to hear that the year is going fantastic. I want to hear that you're starting off at an amazing level and you're already starting to crush your dreams, your goals, your visions. I want to hear that you are taking 2023 and making your old yearly goals into 12-week goals. And then you can crush those 12-week goals and you can exponentially exceed all your dreams and your vision because your goals are going to be so much higher. It's just going to be crazy. So welcome to 2023. Are you doing all you can? I need you to ask yourself that question every single day. This episode is going to be a daily dose of vitamin K episode. Thank you for joining in. I can't tell you how much I always appreciate the listening, the sharing. The feedback that I get. I'm glad that I can touch some lives because that's what I'm here for. And I just want to pour into you a little bit tonight. Can I pour into you a little bit? I want to pour into you. And this is what I want to pour into you about. I think that we all have to find that thing that we just love to do. Let's take real estate as an example. So I've been saying for the past few weeks, and I've had this conversation several times, that I don't think you should just be a real estate agent. I don't think, as a matter of fact, I encourage you to not just be a real estate agent. I think that none of us really grow up wanting to be a real estate salesperson. Real estate as an agent it's not ownership. A lot of us think that because we're real estate agents, we're entrepreneurs, and we are thriving entrepreneurs, but we don't own it. There's no equity in being a real estate agent unless you work for a particular company or certain companies that do give you stock, that do allow you to be a part owner of the real estate brokerage through stock, through ownership. But outside of that, you really don't own it. So as much as we love to coin ourselves as business owners and entrepreneurs, we don't really own anything because there's no duplication unless you work for certain brokerages. There's no equity or ownership. So you're not even tapping into some of the most important parts of the wealth quadrant. So my point is, don't just be a real estate agent. I think that everybody needs to dig down deep inside and figure out what is that thing that you just really love to do. So you're a real estate agent. Great. You love people. Nowadays, you can be a real estate agent because you love creating cool TikTok content. You can be a real estate agent because you are a great marketer. You could be a real estate agent because, maybe you were an interior designer. Maybe you just have a network because you used to be a network marketer. Maybe you used to just do something where you can really tap into certain groups or tap into different people. But I think there's something else that you really love to do. It's not that you would just be a real estate agent. And this is another thing about just doing one thing. If you are doing one thing and that one thing isn't something that you absolutely love, you would do it for free. I'm just pouring into you. You would do it for free. Then you're in a dangerous spot. And I'm going to tell you why. A lot of people knock, especially in the real estate industry, a lot of people will knock, don't be a dual career agent. Don't do multiple things. You just need to focus. I've heard brokers and leaders tell their people, leave their jobs or don't do this side thing. Don't do that. But you don't know their life. How could you tell them that? And I've always been a big proponent of dual or triple multi-career agents. I think you should be a multi-career person. I think you should be a multi-business person because here's what I know, right? I'm a technology guy. I come from the technology world. Clearly, I believe in disruption. If you just are a real estate agent and that's all you are, there will be a blockbuster moment for you in some point in time. It might not be next year. It might not be 5 years from now. I definitely think it's going to be somewhere around that 10-year mark. And if you're one of those people who believe that the human touch is always necessary, you're probably going to be just like those people who said, I would never stream music. I'm always going to buy CDs. I would never stop going to Blockbuster because nobody's going to stream movies. If you're one of those people who thinks that real estate or any industry for that matter is always necessarily going to need the human touch to the extent that you need it today, I think that you're going to be in for a rude awakening. The one thing that you do, and if it's not something that you absolutely love, the problem is that one thing is going to change. That one thing will be disrupted at some point. And this is why I think you should be a multi-business individual. If you're a real estate agent, be a multi-business real estate agent. Because there's something about real estate, there's something in the job that you do as an agent that makes you great. And I think the thing that makes you great is the thing that you need to find and you need to do more of. Break that down and how you can do that great thing in a multitude of businesses that you really love. Here's something that I heard that I thought was really interesting. Better yet, I want you to think about something. So, you ever had like a really good drink? Doesn't have to be alcoholic. It could be you're somewhere and they have a special pink mango iced tea and you sip it and you just can't wait to take the next sip because it's so good. Or if it's something that's, really good that you're eating. I think I was listening to Ed Milet and he said it was a steak, or I think his wife was like the steak, and she was like, "Oh, I just enjoyed this so much. I can't wait to take another bite." That's what success is. That's what fulfillment is in life. It's about enjoying your bite of success and enjoying it so much that you can't wait to take another bite. So think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing today. If it's real estate, if it's being an entrepreneur, if it's working a 9 to 5, when you take a bite of that, can you wait to take another bite because it's so good and you love it so much, you enjoy it so much? So why would you put all your eggs in one basket if that's not the case? You really need to go out and find those things that you love. Build your career in real estate. Build your career at your 9 to 5. Build your career as an entrepreneur in whatever it is that you do. But make sure you're taking bites of success that you can't wait to take another bite. And you wake up every single day and you can't focus because you can't wait to take another bite because you enjoy it that much. Because here's the thing. If you're not enjoying taking that bite of success to the point that you want to take another bite, then you're not going to want to take another one at all. This is why people can't wake up early in the morning, because there's nothing that's fueling your fire. You have nothing to look forward to. You dread going to work. You might dread being a real estate agent because you don't want to make the phone calls. You don't want to make the content. You don't want to go on listing appointments. You don't want to network. I'm just using real estate as an example because this is a conversation I've been having a lot lately. You're not enjoying the bites of your success. Well, if you're not enjoying the bites of your success because you're not doing something that you love, you're not going to want to take another bite. And that's how you know you're not doing something you love. So today, I'm just encouraging you. I'm encouraging you to be a multi-business person. Don't listen to the people who want you to serve their interests. You have to serve your interests, because the truth of the matter is you can be a real estate agent and you can be a content creator. You can be a marketing professional. You can create a business based off all the skills that make you a great real estate agent. You can build off the skills that make you an entrepreneur in one thing that can help you be another or a better entrepreneur or just as good as an entrepreneur doing something else that's a part of what you love. Transfer those skills. Be a multi-career agent. Be a multi-business person. A multi-business person. You want to be a multi-business person, 100%. Make sure you're doing something where you enjoy it so much that you can't wait to take another bite. And I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. I'm not saying it's going to be super hard either, because it's somewhere in the mix of that neutral place that you're doing something that you really love. And it doesn't seem hard because you actually enjoy doing it. Something that I did this week that I thought was so hard, right? Shout out to my man Zillow Killer, because he said this and I had to remember this from one of the boot camps I took. So I've been trying to get better with ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, the whole ad game. And when you first look at it, it just seems so confusing. But I remember Zillow Killer, my man James, said, I'm going to teach you this, and I just want you to do me a favor. I want you to just fight through the frustration, because it's just frustrating because it's unknown. But once you actually get through it, I promise you, you'll be glad that you fought through it. But you just have to get through it because it's just an unknown space for you. I think that's what it is with everything that you're going to really love and you're really going to enjoy doing. No matter how much you love it, and no matter how much of a passion you have for it, if you want to make money from it, which is one of the reasons why we do the things we do, if you want to make money from it, you're going to have to go through that moment of frustration, whether it's setting up your business, whether it's figuring out how you're going to monetize it, whatever it is, you're going to figure it out. My light bulb went off the other night when I was doing some ads. And I said, boom, I got it. Now I was tapping into my homeboys. I was tapping into my friends that are doing ads. I was tapping back into boot camps and workshops that I've been to, trainings that I subscribed or paid for. I tapped into all that stuff. But I just had to fight through the frustration of not knowing what I was doing. And now I actually enjoy it. Like, I'm doing an ad and I can't wait to do another one. I can't wait to build it and construct it and see the results. So now I'm actually enjoying the bites of my success, and I want to keep taking more bites. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to think about that this week. Think about that as you go into whatever it is that you're doing. And I'm sure you're doing an amazing job, because I bet you're doing all you can. If you're not, you better ask yourself that every day, because if you want this to be the greatest year of your life, you want this to be your Jordan year, this is 23, then you better be doing all you can. And I think you should be really trying to figure out, what are those things that you love? Look at what you do now and figure out what makes you so great. And if you don't love that specific thing, then branch it off into other things and be great. I really hope this message resonates with you. I hope that it helps you take action. I hope it helps you think a little different. I just wanted to pour into you a little bit. So this is a daily dose of vitamin K. Take this dose and run with it. And until next time, y'all stay super blessed.